With so much going on in the political world this week, it's hard to know where to start with political experts J.C. Polanco and O'Brien Murray. But I have to ask you, we must talk about the presidential debate. First of all, your take. Go ahead.
There was a debate last night? Is that what that was?
It was a debate.
I thought it was a conversation, but it was like, wow. Disappointments beyond belief. The bar was so low for President Biden, and he still didn't get there. And he had a week off to prepare, not just prepare, but to sequester and rest and get ready for that 9 o'clock hour for an hour and a half. And he was not ready for prime time at all.
That was a train wreck, Marcia. It was awful. My goodness, what was that? I mean, the president had one job. Show the country that you have the strength and that you're astute and that you're ready to go and you can show confidence. None of that happened. None of that happened at all. And then for 90 minutes, I kid you not only were we getting, Weekend at Bernie's from the president. No, true story. But then on the other hand, with former President Trump, he wasn't debating. He was never answering any question, and it was lie after lie after lie, and millions and millions and millions of asylum people are coming in from prisons, and that stuff is out. And he gets away with it because he wasn't fact-checked. Nobody challenged him, Marcia.
But it didn't matter about it because Biden was so poor and distracted from the words. It's like any other speech. Biden was maybe okay on radio, maybe. On print, even better. But once you got to TV and saw a visual with him, it was awful. If you turn off that volume and you just watched him on TV like you should do sometimes for evaluating debate prep and evaluating speeches, you would have turned the channel. You would not have watched that show. 16%, according to the last poll, of the population was determining this election to decide who to vote for. I mean, if you're one of those 16% and you're deciding this election, you left last night very disappointed. What do you do? Where's that videotape from a couple weeks ago, Marcia? Isn't this what I was saying about Joe Biden and not being...
Yeah, you did say that, but...
After this. Wait.
But I also...
Did he recover?
No.
Not ever?
I was talking to Anthony Weiner last night on air about this. And Anthony Weiner said he's got to go out and be excited and give speeches and show enthusiasm. I'd almost go the other way. Give the speeches, but put him in a wheelchair or something that doesn't incapacitate his mind, but shows I'm much better off my feet and I can be that much stronger. He's got to find some way to get enthusiasm, to reach across the aisle, out in the TV land and say, here I am, I've got excitement and I've got energy.
Can he come back from this?
He can come back, but
what's the secret?
The secret is going to be to really deliver the speeches, as we were just hearing, get more rallies going, get your surrogates out there, and really come be the surrogates.
You can't do surrogates. Surrogates won't help.
They can't do anything to help
the
him.
Surrogates right now.
He has to go out and do it himself.
They're doing everything possible today to save this man, and I think that he's going to need time. We have a lot of time before the next debate. You know what's a nightmare, Marcia? If Trump says, "I'm not debating you in September."
There will not be another presidential debate between Trump and Biden. There'll be another debate, but only if Biden is not there.
Is that your prediction? There's no more.
There's no way
Trump is not going to debate him again.
If President Biden insists on staying on the ticket, it'll make Ginsburg look like a layup for the Democrats. The fact she overstayed and all the Democrats said you should have left and let President Obama do an appointment before she passed away, that was a problem. This president could lose the Senate dramatically. He could lose the House dramatically. The excitement for him is going to drop down. Down ballot, it's going to kill him.
Well, it's still a lot of time left. I think there's time for the campaign to really get on the commercials to show the country what January 6th was all about, to show the country what happened under President Trump's presidency. And then, let's be honest, you act like he was Abraham Lincoln, Donald Trump, yesterday. Donald Trump was filled with lies. It was lie after lie. And if you see what he was answering, I don't know what debate he was in. The format looked nice on paper, but that was not a debate, Marcia. That was a showcase of you ask him about child care, he's talking about Gaza. Answer the question. He answered no questions and he was full of lies. So he wasn't Abraham Lincoln either.
The anchors didn't do a good job of making him answer.
The format did not allow for them to fact check this guy either.
That was President Biden's format.
But it's impossible to do it with this guy.
But that's what he wanted, and he got what he wanted. And let's think about this. Ted Kennedy was asked, why are you running for president? He had no answer. Joe Biden was asked, there's a lot of questions about your ability to stay as president. I forget the exact words of the question. And he flubbed that. That was a question they knew was coming, and he still couldn't get that right.
But look at this.
You had two old...
You see this?
No, you had
but you had former President Trump was asked about the porn star and having sex with her. And what did he say? I did not have sex. Okay, good luck.
He just...
Oh, come
on. But you were convicted of it.
That's it. There were so many opportunities there that Joe Biden failed to come at the former President Trump.
You had two old white guys talking about their golf handicaps. That was ridiculous.
A nightmare.
Anywhere golf would go bad, handicaps goes down even more. These guys, President Trump was so laid back and shocked at how bad President Biden was doing. He was relaxed and forgot his lines. No question about it.
The morning after the debate, there was a lot of talk among Democrats that maybe we should replace President Biden on the ballot. Is that something
that's not a possibility? Let me finish it. Obi, let me get this one in. The reason it's not a possibility is that you would have to go to Kamala Harris, and the vice president is not the most popular person in the country right now.
Why do you have to go to Kamala Harris?
Because she's second in line. And would you imagine what would happen to the black support and the women support in the country if you overlooked the vice president?
What about Michelle Obama?
She's not going to.
What about Michelle Obama?
Michelle Obama would never take this and run for office. You cannot overlook Kamala Harris.
This becomes a special election with a new candidate. During the Republican convention, Joe Biden announces, for the sake of the country and the party and what's got to be done and my family, I'm not going to run. And this is what we're going to do. We'll figure out the convention. And for the entire Republican convention, they'll be talking about the Democrats. It'll steal the thunder from Donald Trump.
Yeah.
The other thing that President Biden screwed up on in his team, no audience, where it would usually be a third from the college, a third from each side, was gone. Donald Trump did The Apprentice for over a decade with no audience.
Yeah.
He knows a room just like this.
He's a master marketeer. He was on message with what he wanted to say, repetition after repetition, lie after lie, and he exudes confidence. No matter how you said it.
But why didn't somebody call him on the lies?
Because, I mean, our guy couldn't, I say our guy because I'm supporting Joe Biden. Joe Biden could not put two sentences together. He was lost. He had notes in his head the whole time, as opposed to talking from the heart.
He could not win the abortion debate. He couldn't win the Medicare debate.
Or the immigration debate.
It
was a bad night.
He couldn't do anything. There is nothing from last
Marcia
night.
was awful.
And then after the debate, Vice President Harris was asked by a reporter live, saying, is this the president you see every day? And she wouldn't answer the question. She didn't say no, he's always stronger. She didn't say yes, and he's great, and his mind is all there, or anything of the sort. She avoided it for 30 seconds.
But Obi, no matter what you say, you have independent voters that are looking at this race and they're saying there's a convicted felon running for president who has other indictments across the country. They will never forget January 6th. They will never forget the 2 impeachments. I don't know why the impeachments didn't even come up yesterday. We are dealing with a really flawed individual on the other side. Are we going to let one bad debate? Are we going to let one debate cause us our democracy? I don't think so.
Earlier, Weekend at Bernie's right there.
No, come on.
But that's what you said.
I love you guys, but we have to leave it there right now for now. But our conversation continues on CBS News New York.